Tell us who you are and where we are today.
Okay. My name is Nick Gibb. I live in Denver, Colorado, and I'm a mountain biker. November 16th, 2004 was the day that changed my life forever. I was working as a snowmaker at Crested Butte Mountain Resort. We were shutting down the machines for the day, in which I was walking up to the last machine to be shut down, and a high-pressure hose became disconnected from the machine and swung around and connected with my leg. It broke my leg in anywhere from 30 to 50 pieces, they estimated, and my doctors described it as a 12-gauge shotgun point blank at my leg. I was immediately flight for life to Denver, at which they did emergency limb salvage surgery. Before the injury, I was the quintessential outdoor enthusiast. When it came down to it, I did everything outdoors. You would rarely see me indoors besides school. I was a downhill skier, cross-country runner, hunter, fisherman, you name it, I was outside enjoying the outdoors.
He had 14 surgeries, and he was really screwed in this thing. And it's the most difficult thing that I've gone through in my life. Because, you know, you're only as happy as your least happy child. And, you know, the struggles that he's gone through have been just tough. I think he's handled it better than me, to be honest with you.
After my, most of my surgeries were done, I was at a pretty low spot in my life. I wasn't able to get outside and do all the activities that I was accustomed to, and my father actually recommended that I get back on a bike. It was one of the few activities that I could do because it wasn't an impact sport. And I went out and purchased a road bike and took a few rides, and it pretty much took over my life from there. It was the one thing I realized that I could still do well and excel at. At that point, the doctors didn't release me to be able to mountain bike yet because my leg wasn't stable. So I decided to do some road races first. I did pretty well, and I kept up with guys with two good legs, and that's when I realized that, I wanted to take it even further competitively. I'm feeling pretty good and prepared for the Leadville race this year. I've been training a ton and actually been training for years hoping to get into this race. No matter what, it's obviously going to be brutal, no matter how prepared and how good of shape I'm in, but I feel that I'm prepared.
There will be challenges in your life, a lot more important than a bike race. But this is the place to learn here, to not quit. You're better than you think you are. You can do more than you think you can.
You're Nick.
Yeah,
you won the contest.
Yeah.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
You had a really great story.
Oh, thanks.
And,
thanks.
I'm stoked for your first Leadville.
Yeah, me too, and I appreciate this opportunity. This is huge.
You earned it.
Yeah, thanks.
I hope you have a good ride.
Yeah, hopefully see you on the course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me and my dad are up here in Leadville, day before the race, resting up as much as I can. All my nerves, they're there, and they're tight. They're wound up. Very nervous, but comfortable.
We're going to take a swim in Turquoise Lake. It's cold, but we're looking forward to that, and that'll kind of get our mind off of the tension and what's going to happen tomorrow morning.
The way I combat pain is really, when it comes down to it, it's a mental game for me. I've been able to get off all sort of medications and whatnot, and train myself just to mentally forget and tune it out. There's quite a few side effects from my injury. I lost 3 muscles in my leg that gave me a foot drop, so I can't physically lift my toes up. I can't physically lift my foot up. So when I ride or even walk, I have to wear specific braces because I have a pretty altered gait. When you can't walk or cycle normally, it throws off your entire body. It feeds up through your knee, through your hips, through your back, and creates consistent pain.
This has been a long journey, so it's he's bouncing back from an injury that was difficult. He's an inspiration, and I'm really proud of him. Enjoy the view.
Just a bike ride, right?
Just a bike ride.
Even though I've gone through all of this and it's been pretty traumatic, it seems like every time I turn around there's somebody in a worse situation than I am. So I feel very fortunate where I am and that I have this opportunity to ride in the greatest race in America. Leadville 100, the race, is extremely meaningful to me because I would have never thought I could have ever been here, nor did my doctors or anybody else. So not only is it the pinnacle for endurance mountain bikers, but it's also to prove myself and everybody else wrong, that I can do this, and I can succeed, and I can do whatever I want.
Nick Gibb from Bowen Technologies from Lakewood. Congratulations, Nick.
Good job. Give me your bike, right?